Welcome guys to Driveway Journey. We're doing some very simple maintenance today on the daily driver, the Subaru Impreza. And by simple, I mean very simple. We're just doing the air filters. We got the cabin air filter and the engine air filter. We're gonna be doing both. I'm gonna show you guys how to do the process end to end. You don't need any tools for this, so it'll save you a nice trip to the dealership. There's one tool that will make your life easier for this, and that is an 8mm socket. But even without this, I'll show you guys how you can do this. So the cabin air filter is incredibly easy. This one you can honestly probably do in under a minute realistically. So you're just gonna open up your glove box. There is this little piston here. You're just gonna squeeze and you're gonna pop this out like this. Make sure that you empty out anything that you think is gonna fall out of here because you're gonna fold this down. So you're gonna squeeze both sides. Yeah, there we go. So you see, there's these little tabs that when you go to close it, it'll pop right in and you have to just squeeze it to be able to pull them out. Hold the stuff to make sure it doesn't fall. And you'll see on the back here, there are these little notches that it kind of hooks onto right here. So it kind of leverages into place. Let's put this off to the side for now. This little rectangular piece is going to be the air filter. So there's 4 tabs on here. You're gonna squeeze and you're gonna pull, and be very careful not to squeeze too hard because these tabs will break off if you do. And you're just going to slide it out. Let me show you the clean one right next to it. There you go. Yeah, so this one we're gonna be tossing, and this one we're just going to slide right back in there. Nice and easy. Now you don't have to push it till it clicks or anything. Just make sure it's nice and snug in there. It's not gonna fall out. It's not gonna go anywhere. Here's the brands that I go with personally. I just get this air filter on Amazon. This is the one I've been using for like 12 years now since I pretty much bought this car. So all that's left now is to put the glove box back in. So I mentioned there are those tabs here. You're going to line those up, and then you're going to push it up until it clicks. Perfect. Now you see it's not going anywhere. This little piston here, you're going to hook back. Essentially what this piston does is it slows it down. So instead of just flopping down and hitting your knee. So let's move on to the engine air filter. So once you have the hood open, the engine air filter is going to be sitting right in here. So it's fairly easy to get to. There's going to be these 2 clips that are going to undo. And the way you do this without tool is you just lift this up, you kind of move it aside, and you force that filter out of there. You can do it, it's gonna scuff up your hands a bit. The easier way is right in the back here on this metal clamp. There's an 8mm. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna undo this. That will loosen this up so you can pull it out and completely remove this. Plus, I wanna kind of vacuum in there a little bit. And that should hopefully be enough. There we go. Perfect. And there we go. And just watch out for the airflow sensor right here. You don't want to pull this cable too hard. And then you're going to pull out the engine air filter. So there you go. Let me show you this dirty one compared to the new one. That's the old one. This is the new one. And the other side, not too bad, not much difference. But with pollen season, you can see there's all sorts of stuff in there. There's like a Walmart receipt piece right there. And again, just like before, same exact brand, link in the description if you're interested. This is a good opportunity if you do undo this part. Down in here, there's usually going to be like some dead bugs, leaves, stuff like that. So it's a great opportunity to vacuum it up. So that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. So this is the way you're going to want to put it in here. So move these clips out of the way. Slide this down. Make sure it nestles right in there. Move the piping out of the way, just like that. Make sure everything fits, everything lines up. All right, no need to force anything, and everything looks good. Almost good. There we go. Perfect. So now we're just gonna put this back into place there, and we're going to retighten this clamp. And that is how you replace the engine air filter on your Subaru Impreza. So you can see the process of both of them is very easy. You don't need this tool. You can do it without it just by kind of moving this aside, jiggling it out. Honestly, take an 8mm, just undo that. It'll make your life a lot easier. So that, guys, is how you do some basic maintenance on your Subaru Impreza, like my daily driver here. Simple air filters, cabin air filter, engine air filter. As you can see, guys, it's incredibly easy to do. Don't go to a dealership to do it. There you go. If you found this video helpful, leave it a like, subscribe. Till next time.